Today, I will be telling you guys 15 tips on how to become a pro fast. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys like more content like this. Play the game more. What do I mean by this? Well, if you take the time to play the game more, you'll get used to how everything works and will slowly gain knowledge about what to do and what not to do. Learn what every ability does. If you know what every ability does, then you will know how to use it and when to use it. But if you don't want to go through the process of knowing what every ability does, you can watch the video I made about every ability and what it does. Pick one character to learn first. Stop switching between characters hoping it's going to make you better, because it's not. You need to pick one character and learn it before switching to the next one. The best characters I recommend for beginners are Garou and Saitama. Do simple combos. You don't need to be doing the hardest combos you can find. Just start off simple, and you can build up to the harder ones once you feel comfortable with the character. Side dashing. This is going to be a very important skill you're going to need if you want to be a pro. Side dashing is exactly what it sounds like. You're side dashing towards to opponent, whether they're blocking or not. It is still a great way to start a combo. If you want to be able to get good at side dashing, I suggest going in a private server and practicing on the dummy until you master it. Counter dashing. Side dashing is already very popular amongst pro players, and that's where counter dashing comes in. Once you see your opponent dash, you're going to dash right into their direction, which should make you end up behind them, where you can then start a combo. Timing your ragdoll cancel. Don't do this. You have just wasted your ragdoll cancel, and you will get comboed until you get it back. The only time you should be using your ragdoll cancel is when you know the enemy is going to continue a combo on you. Ragdoll counter. All you're doing is canceling the ragdoll, but it's towards the opponent, so you can start another combo. Movement. One of the most important aspects of the game. To get better at movement, you can do things like backdashing to create space between you and your opponent, and you can also through small things like jumping side to side. Reading your opponent. When you're fighting someone, you'll start to notice things they do a lot. Well, you should act upon their mistakes and learn from it. For example, I held block because I knew he was going to use the barrage. Punishing. I saw my opponent use a move, so I acted upon his mistake and got a combo. That is called punishing, and it applies to everything like dashing, using abilities, and movement. Opponent's ability waste. Every time your opponent uses an ability, you need to keep in mind that it's on cooldown. This tip is extremely helpful against projectiles. Blocking. To get good at blocking, you just have to predict what your opponent is going to do. But make sure not to hold block because it will be easy for your opponent to get a combo if they hit you. Cooldowns. Always check on your cooldowns if you're in a fight. It could open a whole new opportunity for a combo. And the last and final tip on how to get better is subscribe.